Cisco, man, you are firing off like a cannon and stuff over there. Well, guys, super excited to have you guys on here. And today, our guest is Evelyn Anders. She is the Director of Business Development for Zo'ocasa and specifically runs the EXP Agent Accelerator Program by Zo'ocasa. This system, like when she was introduced to me through Andrew Scott, who's a brokerage that just merged with us over in Buffalo. And he was like, man, you have to take a look at this. And I was like, look, I'll take a look at anything, right? And if it adds value, then we can talk about it. And so as she was going through the fact that they provide qualified leads, one-on-one coaching, accountability, a community, etc., I was like, yes, okay, I see why he wanted me to hear more about this. But here's the thing, and I want to be fully transparent about this. Right now, this is limited to New York, but it's a pilot program. And so the more success that we have in New York or the better agents and stuff that we can get in New York on this, that allows this to kind of grow and run with large companies and stuff like Zo'ocasa. So Evelyn, how are you doing today?
I'm excellent, thank you. I'm very excited to be in front of you guys and share this program. As you mentioned, Larry, and I love hearing your wins. Frida, I'm going to use that. You can't sleep in your car as an investment, of course. Well, you can sometimes, but yeah. Uh, this is a fantastic program. We're so excited. We've had some tremendous gains across Canada, and now we're coming into US in a bigger footprint. And this is an opportunity for you guys if you're into attraction, if you're into just understanding the programs, because understanding the EXP programs that are here is huge to understanding the success of all the agents. So I would love to introduce this program. It's about developing agents, making sure that you have systems, making sure that you have leads to really grow your business and become a successful agent and create your own path. We're all here because we want to be entrepreneurs. We want to have choice in what we do every day. And this is a way that you have a plan laid out for you. You have a leadership team that is there to help develop you and just grow your business.
Wonderful. Well, let me give you sharing rights and stuff here in
Thank
case you have anything that you would like to
you.
share, and I will let you run with it. So you should be good to be able to share your screen now. And
I am.
why don't you guide the ship and we'll jump in and answer questions whenever we have them here.
I love it. I love it. Can you guys see my screen here?
Yes, ma'am.
Amazing. So welcome. This is the New York State pilot. It is our Agent Accelerator by Zo'ocasa. So what this does is it offers qualified opportunities, AKA leads, accountability and systems to scale the solo agent. So we are owned by EXP. We are an EXP program owned by all of us. So this is the launch of our New York State pilot. We've launched just 7 weeks ago. So I think agents started getting leads from us April 27th to be exact. We have over 90 active EXP agents in this program. So we launched fast and quick. And in that, we already have agents firming up deals. So that is incredible to have agents come in, firm up deals that we are providing to them and making sure that they have the structure, systems, and abilities to know how to close them. Online leads can be tricky, but our goal, our aim is to make sure you're armored with everything you need in order to get that closing. So we have active opportunities across multiple New York markets. We're growing coverage across the state. As Larry mentioned, the more successful we are here, the more our partners are going to say, hey, we like what you're doing with our leads. Let's make sure we give you more and open up other states. So this is, again, the pilot in New York. The better we do here, the more quicker we'll be coming to your state.
And
So
and one of the things, guys, I know that because the group that's on here is literally from coast to coast
yeah.
and stuff at this point in time. So even though it's not in your market, like I wanted us to be on the ground floor of this. And so you had an understanding. So as it starts to grow, because with the results that I'm seeing in the New York market and stuff already, like this is where I wanted us to be proactive and ahead of the curve. So that way, if this is something that fits into your business plan, we can either be on a wait list or we can keep an eye out or we can do something like that. So that way, you guys are first to market, you guys are first to launch in those other particular areas. Again, if it fits into your business plan. Go ahead, Evelyn.
You got it, Larry. So we do have a wait list and we do have a system, and I'm going to have like a QR code you guys can sign up for and join one of our intro to zoos or something, or create a discovery call with me so that you can be in on that ground floor and be on a wait list. We already go through the process so that when we do open up in new markets, this is there for you. So, we have, a New York agent, Mitchell Cass, that gave his, testimonial in one of our agent features. This is a business building platform. It's not just about leads, it's about building a business that has legs. We want you to continue to grow, close, and become the agent that you intended to be when you first got licensed. So our 2025 accelerator by numbers. So this is our proof of success from last year's numbers. So we did over 2,500 transactions last year with our accelerators. We did over 400 million in USD sales volume. So if we were not a team, we work with solo agents, but if we were a team, our comparable rank would be number 5 across all teams at EXP in the US. So we are incredibly proud of those numbers, because what we've done is we've taken the solo agent that maybe has done a handful of transactions and we've helped them grow their closings and continually compound their closings. It's bringing those in, teaching habits, making sure you have a community, making sure you have support, and then launching you out on your own. So what are New York State agents saying about us? So this is the article Mitchell Cass shared, or we shared about his experience in the program. I will get the link in here later, or share the deck later. I've learned more here than in my entire real estate career. And that is not just one person. I think Andrew Scott, he gave me a testimonial. The broad scopes of it was, he's like, I've gotten 11 leads this weekend. I'm out showing clients. I'm building my pipeline. And I'm loving this program. So it is a huge opportunity to A, build a pipeline, B, know exactly what to do, A, learn from leadership, or B, learn from leadership that has, experience handling objections, and just growing your funnel and becoming a leader in your own industry. Now, this is our New York map of where we currently need accelerators. So if you know of anyone in New York, or you're talking to people where you're maybe developing some attraction, or just understanding the hugeness of this project and how it will translate state per state. So this is like a light switch that went off quickly. We got okay, you've got leads, we need agents. This is how many agents and how many areas that we're looking to fulfill. So currently we have 96 agents in New York State. We're looking for another 133. So as we grow state per state, there's a huge opportunity for all of you. So as Larry said, get in on that ground floor. So we are owned by EXP Agent Inc. It's an award-winning lead generation platform. And our mission, our intent, is to connect buyers and sellers with top performing agents. And that's you guys. You guys are the top performing agents. We're giving you the systems of what it is to be a top performing agent. We want you to grow your sales with Zo'ocasa leadership. And how do you do that? Okay, well, this program is ideal for agents that want to work with qualified opportunities. You want accountability. So at the end of the day, this is an accountability system. We're not here to, shake our finger at anybody. We're here really to elevate and direct. So, if we see, maybe you're veering off in a path that doesn't really net you the results that you need, Let's talk about moving the needle and bringing you more this way or that way, or even sharing your wins. Do you want a predictable pipeline? Do you want leads coming directly into your inbox and how to manage those? Are you willing to follow a proven system? You want the power of a team, I mean, who doesn't, and build your own brand. So, it's really just here to support you, your business, and get you up and running so you get to do exactly what you came here to do. And then you get to choose how you want to continue your business. You're a solo agent ready to grow. It's not ideal for agents that maybe don't want to follow up. Maybe you already have your systems in place. You have a repeat referral business that's already on autopilot and you're like, I'm good. Or, you're a team agent, just agents unwilling to follow a system. This might not be the right path for you. So the Agent Accelerator Program, why agents join? They want those leads coming directly to them. You don't have to worry about prospecting. So you get those leads coming in, you have an exact system on how to follow up with them. We help train you on how to get there. You're getting one-on-one coaching and accountability. You get all the systems on what exactly to do, faster closings. You have a business in a box here. We're saying, here is the business. Here's exactly what you do on how you follow up with your first call, your text, your campaigns, all of that. You get technology and automation. So you have that AI component. Like a lot of us are maybe a little scared of it, or maybe we just use Chat GPT or Claude. How are you embedding that into your business? Because if we're not using it, we're going to be left behind. You have community and support. And by community, like you're on calls with another 100, agents or 200 agents in your state, in your community. And as important as it is to build your network of, clients, it's just as important to have that community of agents in your region. So, the more that you build and develop those relationships, the better it is for you in your business on a day-to-day basis. So the accelerator program equals lead flow, structure, accountability. Now, our productive agent equation. So this is, we can talk about conversions and how much this is and how many deals we've done, but let's relate this directly in a way that we can all understand. So say you guys come into the program today. Today's day 0. You come in, we're talking about you have a zero pipeline. So we're not even talking about the leads that you have in your existing pipeline. We haven't given you a lead yet. Now, it's 71 days for a lead that we've provided for you to write your first offer that Zo'ocasa has provided to you. So you're writing an offer on a deal that you never would have had if you hadn't been in this program. So within about 2 months, you're writing your first offer. Now, this is based on the average accelerator agent in 2025. Now, your days to your first closing, about 3 months. You're getting paid on a deal that you never would have had if not for this program. Now consider the compounding effects of that. So you're getting continual leads coming through and you're using the follow-up systems, you're getting coached to close, all of those things. Envision that compounding effect. Our aim is to have you to close 20 of our generated leads, have a pipeline that is ready to pop. And by that time you graduate, you have built up a compounding pipeline with repeat referral business. So this program is all about launching you. It's launching you to become that success, have those, 2 to 3 to 5 closings on a continual basis. So, where are your next 5 to 10 deals are coming from? You never question that because you have a pipeline that you've developed while being with us. You have objection handling that you've got down pat. You've learned from an inside sales team that has dedicated, a decade on how to convert calls. You've learned from coaches and systems. You have all of those things. You get follow-up boss in this that's embedded with special privileges. We help you build your business, no upfront cost or monthly fees. And it has been proven that agents in a team model are 2.5 times more productive than the solo agent. And why is that? Because you have those systems, you have lead flow, you have that community layer that a solo agent just doesn't have. So what we do as the accelerator, we onboard you fast, we coach, create accountability. You have those AI and tech tools. You have community, qualified opportunities. So the agent outcome for you, faster ramp up, you're having better conversations, higher sales confidence. You have that repeatable pipeline, long-term business growth. The bottom line is there is no upfront cost or monthly fees. You keep your brand while gaining the success that you're looking to grow and your production is up. So you get those qualified leads, daily execution systems. You have one-on-one coaching. So every 2 weeks, you're having a 15-minute one-on-one with one of our leadership who have done these types of leads before, know exactly where they're coming from, and it's guiding you to close. You get Follow-Up Boss. We are the largest client of Follow-Up Boss, so we get a lot of special privileges. And oftentimes our agents will come up and say, you know what, it'd be so much easier if we had this or this automation. And a lot of times we can help you through that. You have that community support, inside sales qualifications. So our inside sales team score and qualify leads. We have an inside sales team that call every lead before you receive it. You get a recorded call of that sent through your Follow-Up Boss. You get one-on-one dedicated coaching and mentorship by our industry leaders. They make sure when you get that call, what exactly are you doing? So it's great to get leads, but what do you do once you go get that lead? We're sharing those systems with you. You get access to a bunch of tools. We're going to teach and train you how to use them. We're going to make sure you're on top of your game. It's like having a personal trainer or a coach in any other realm. We want to make sure you're coached to your highest potential. So you want a graduation outcome here. We don't want you to be in this program forever. We want you to build up your systems, build up your pipeline, have your lead flow coming through, become a productive agent that's self-sufficient, and you get to choose your path. So maybe you come out of this and you want to be a part of a team, or there's a specific team in your community you want to be a part of, or you want to create your own team, or you want to be a top coach, or you want to start building a downline. Whatever it is you want to do, you get to choose at that point. So these are all of the accelerator benefits that are given to you once in this program. You get Shiloh AI, which is essentially an AI call coach. So it audits your calls, it gives your grade. It's not there to embarrass you, it's there to elevate you. So you get the ability to redo that call with an AI and make that call a 5. You get Follow-Up Boss again. So that Follow-Up Boss is with you. You're learning how to use all the campaigns, use it to its highest potential, and you get to keep that at the end. So whatever you've learned on how to convert, that's what you're using. You get Sisu Premier. So you get to build out, I want to do 50 closings this year. I want to do 20, whatever. I want to do 100 buyer consults. Whatever your thing is, it will lay out for you day by day what you need to do, and you go through that with your coach. You get a school and community learning platform. So it's where all the recordings live of the things that we've trained and teach. You can always revert back to that. It's a community layer for you and the other agents. Now, we've had Kendall Bonner on a conversion club. We've had Russ Lagan, Holly Mayberry, Leo Perea. So you get very direct access to a lot of our great leadership here, where you get to have fireside chats with them. You get that one-on-one coaching. So where else can you go and say, listen, I need help with X, Y, Z. Let's look through your pipe. Let's look at what you're doing. Let's look at your calls. And let's build you up. Pre-qualified leads. We're building your business. You're creating that opportunity to close deals and create a repeat referral business on that inside sales team. So what our agent accelerators are saying in this program, Dan Chasen is in our program. He's set to graduate. Now, the program introduced him to a consistent pipeline of business. Like, who else doesn't want that 5 to 10 clients that you're continually working with? And we all know we can get bogged down with that. It's hard to scale. You're out showing, you're looking up comps, you're sending out, emails, you're doing offers, and you're not thinking about that next 3 months once those are closed. We want to make sure you're scaling, you're automating, you're getting things, you're having good client management. And also, as he says, thrive in any market. We all know this market's been tough for the last 2 years. We want agents in this program to be the ones that are the percentage of agents that are closing deals regularly. That can be you in this program. Now, the next steps, book a discovery call, set yourself up to be a part of maybe our next intro to Zoo, where we can put you on a wait list. We have 3 micro coaching sessions where we go through, how to do a buyer consult that gets you business, the importance of previewing, asking the right questions. We want to get agents to come into these sessions and learn something from it. Also understand a little bit more about how we operate. Is this a program for you? Agents are selected based on, commitment to the system and market coverage. We want to make sure that you have the opportunity to understand who we are, what we do, and maybe if it's not for you, we understand not everybody, there's more than one way to skin a cat. At least you understand who we are and you can share the program with someone else. So fill out the form, take a minute. We can invite you to some systems or you can book a call with me. So that is our Agent Accelerator program in a nutshell. I thank you guys so much, and I'm happy to answer any questions for you guys today. And please, if you want to have a look at some of our agent successes, follow us on Instagram. We're at Zo'ocasa_Accelerator. We're sharing our agent successes, things that we've done, and just overall, proud of our agents in our program.
And so a couple of things as you guys are generating some questions and stuff here. Again, one, I wanted you to see some of these platforms that are coming out prior to them being market-wide, right? If this feels like a good fit for you, I want you guys to be on the ground floor. But I also want you to think about, as Evelyn had mentioned, like some of you guys have your own teams. Obviously, this isn't a good fit, right? Like they don't even accept teams at this point in time. It's only for solo agents. But could this be an incubation system? Could this be somebody that wants to test out for your team? That it could be something that they go into first, that they get them trained up. Could it just be somebody that you're looking to help in real estate that comes into the market? So that way everything's not on your shoulders to coach, to train, to mentor them if they're using you to get into this. So that was one of the things that I saw with this. One, knowing whether it's a good fit for you or not, and then knowing who it would be a good fit for at the end of the day. So one of the questions that I had, I know there's no setup fee. There's no monthly fees or anything like that. How does Zo'ocasa get paid, right? Like, so we're producing leads, we're doing this. What is the compensation model for Zo'ocasa for the agents as well as we're going through this discovery phase?
Absolutely. So what happens is once an agent has been accepted into the program, we want them to complete 20 of our company generated leads. And that will be at a split of 45 to 55 to Zo'ocasa and EXP. So that includes the 20% to EXP. Their own deals will remain at 80-20. However, your cap is paused while you're in this program. So it'll be 80-20 for your own deals up until graduation, then your cap returns. And then for your own deals, 45, or the deals we provide, 45-55.
So the goal is they want everybody in this program to close 20 deals, right? It doesn't affect any of your guys' personal business at this point in time. So in my eyes, right, if you're not hitting your goals, if you're not doing the amount of business where you're at right now, like this is extra. And don't come to me and talk to me like, well, oh, the split's higher, this or that. Then you guys need to make sure that you're driving enough business and stuff in yourself, right? Like you wouldn't need this, and not everybody does need that, right? But this is for people that want to get up and running and basically fill that platform, fill that pipeline really quickly. We need a jump start. We need a smart spark. The market has been challenging and stuff like that. So it doesn't have to be that this is good. If this is bad, does it fit for you? Does it not? And then who does it fit for, like who does it work for at the end of the day. So I know that you want everybody to complete 20 transactions and stuff with this. Is there a time frame? Do they have a year? Do they have 3 years? If they start down this path and 4 months into it, right? Like, are they locked in for a certain amount of time? What does that look like?
So, I mean, we don't have a specific time frame. Really, it comes down to, our last slide too. It's like commitment to the system. We want to make sure the agents in this program have commitment to the system. So if an agent, typical time frame is between 14 months to 24 months. It can take a year and a half to 2 years. We have had agents complete the 20 transactions in 13 months. That said, I mean, it really depends agent per agent. As long as we see you're committed to the system, you're good to go. If it takes you longer than 2 years, there may be a problem, and we'll have that conversation. But if we see an agent really working and trying and, they have success or we see it coming for them, we're not going to kick them out. But if an agent comes in and says, hey, you know what, I thought I needed this for my business, or I thought this was the right fit for me, but I think I'd rather do something else, or I want to join a team, or I want to be a part of something else. We then just part ways with a handshake and say, that's okay, we wish you the best. Because again, it's commitment to the system. And we only want agents to come in that are committed to the system. You were saying?
And I want you guys to also keep this in mind. Andrew Scott, that introduced me to this program, is not a new agent. He is not an agent that doesn't have production, right? We transitioned his 13-person brokerage over to EXP up in Buffalo. I believe he did over 60 deals last year, and he is a part of this program. So
Yeah.
this is where, like, this just depends, is this a good fit for you, or who would this be a good fit for, right? Like if it's not, and you don't do it, like that's fine, right? But I wanted to point that out because this
Yeah.
doesn't just have to be about a new agent type of thing or anything like that. It might be just somebody that really wants to jam the funnel, that wants to learn all of the tools and resources and stuff that EXP has to its fullest, etc. So I felt like that was an important note there, because like Andrew is already successful before he joined us here, before he joined this program or anything like that. He's just having an accelerated path, which is why he wanted to share it with the rest of the group.
100%. I mean, Andrew, he's such a breath of fresh air, and he's a whirlwind himself. He wants to come. You're exactly right, Larry. He wants to fill his funnel fast. He wants to get a bunch of leads into his pipeline and make sure he has that opportunity to close them. So, like in his testimonial, I think in a weekend he got 11 leads. So 11 leads in a week. Okay, this guy's a closer. He's going to go out. He's going to close his leads. He's going to do those 20 deals fast. And in that time frame, he's going to learn new technology systems. He's going to be coached on these online leads. He's going to have a ton of leads in his pipeline that he's been working with, and he's going to get follow-up boss at the end of it.
Absolutely.
Larry, can I ask a question?
Go
Sure.
for it, my friend.
Yeah, you put up a UR code earlier, and it was only for New York. So if we had an interest in this, how would we express that interest?
So I would just fill out that form. This form goes directly to me, and in the notes, just write, you were on Larry White's, and I'll call you direct.
And also put the market that you're in, right? Because right now, Rich, like this is specifically for New York, but it's so new. This is the first state that they're launching in. And with the continued result of Andrew and others, like this will quickly be a staple to other areas. And so that's where I want you guys to be on the ground floor, when it comes to California, to Arizona, to Texas, to Massachusetts, or anything else, if it fits into your business plan.
Right.
Anybody else?
Agents, yes, this is one of the most incredible things about EXP. This was brought to us for just you guys. EXP exclusive.
And part of that is because of the tech stacks and the tools and systems and stuff like that, right? Like if we start branching outside of that, like there's a lot of different variables and stuff that can't be controlled and stuff there, Maureen. Anybody else have any questions for Evelyn? No? Wonderful. Going once, going twice. Well, Evelyn, like I said, I mean, I welcomed the call being set up and stuff by Andrew and stuff there because he raved about the program as a top producing veteran agent and stuff there. So that said a lot to me, right? That it just really added on top of his business. Then we went through the presentation and stuff there as well. And then for everybody here, again, for most of you, it's not even in your guys' market and stuff yet. So this is where I just want you guys forward pacing and thinking ahead of the curve. Or if you guys are talking to agents in New York, she put up a map. I know a lot of you guys are on my, Accelerate program and stuff like that, right? All of those areas that she posted that they need more coverage, right? Those are opportunities for us to combine, funnel pilot, fast cap, the Zo'ocasa program and stuff here to really just add more value to agents and stuff in those areas and stuff as well. So I wanted to give you guys a kind of a sneak peek and stuff to it, so that way you guys can figure out ways and opportunities and stuff to kind of leverage this for you guys. And then if you guys need anything else, call, text, email me. I wish all of you guys the best weekend possible. And next week, we are going to have Shelly Johnson on, who is an absolute monster in the best way possible. And she's going to be talking about how she built, still one of the top producing teams in North Carolina. She has a 4,000 agent network within EXP, and she's like Queen Midas, right? Everything that she touches turns to gold and stuff like that. And so I'm so excited to have her on. Evelyn, thank you so much for jumping on and sharing time and stuff with us here today. And
Thank you.
everybody, have a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk soon. Have a great day, guys.